Chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, one chapter, one session of the Bhagavad Gita, and today we are going to reflect upon Vidya Raja Guhya Yoga, chapter 9, the royal secret, the highest knowledge. So let us prepare ourselves by sitting straight, head, neck, backbone straight. This is a position where the energy flow is maximum, ideal for japa, puja, spiritual evolution. Let us keep our body still. When the body is still, the mind quietens down very easily. Let us withdraw our mind from all that has happened in the past. Our content of experience is not very important. What is the learnings? What is the essence of that is what matters to us in our life. And that learnings we must keep refining to ensure that it creates happiness and success. Let us withdraw our mind from all that is going to happen, future anxieties, worries. That is a secret what Lord is telling again and again, and he regrets in these chapters from 7 to 12 again and again that people don't understand what I'm saying. Let us leave all our worries and anxieties to God, who is here and now with us. Let us keep our mind in the present moment by focusing on the breath. Let us take a slow, conscious, deep breath. When the mind is in the present moment, we live with alertness, awareness. And our thinking becomes right where we take right decisions. So the body is still, mind is quiet and cheerful, intellect is clear. And from 7 to 12 chapter where God tells about himself that people do not understand me. Every time he says, please listen carefully, attentively. And to ensure that our mind remains focused for the next 1 hour, let us chant loudly and invoke God's grace and Guru Parampara's blessings on this auspicious time of Deepavali.
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunattu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gajananam Bhutaganaati Sevitam Kavittajambupalasaravakšitam Umasutam Shokavinashakaranam Namami Vigneshwarapada-pankajam Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhe Bhavatu Me Sada Akhanda Mandalakaram व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। तदा शिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। हरि ओम्।
Hari Om. Thank you, Lata Rachikaji. Hari Om to all and Deepavali greetings, Festival of Lights, and we will see what is the significance of a lamp. Very beautiful significance of lamp will come. So as we are doing one chapter, one session, we are on the 9th chapter today, where the name of the chapter is Vidya Raja Guhya Yoga. Actually, I should say this chapter like this, it's a secret. And secret cannot be told so, I hope you are able to, it cannot be told so loudly. So I'm going to talk in very low tone. If you get the secret, Bhagavan says transformation will happen here and now. So first 6 chapter of the Bhagavad Gita primarily focuses on who am I. Other topics are there. Primarily deals with one secret, that is, who am I? Because I'm considering myself as the body. And 7 to 12 chapter primarily gives significance to who is God. And very interestingly, whenever it comes to God's own nature, God himself said that listen carefully, listen attentively. So in the 7th chapter, which is Jnana Vijnana Yoga, Bhagavan told that whatever knowledge you are having, I will consider all those people as fools who do not actually have the knowledge of God. And what is that knowledge? We must have clear knowledge about 2 natures of God, higher nature and lower nature. And it can be experienced here and now, Vijnana Yoga. So one who knows this attains infinite bliss of Lord. And that person is called as Jnani. And in that chapter, in the last couple of words says, Bhagavan says, a jnani knows me like this, like Brahman, Adi Bhuta, Adi Deva, Karma, Adhyatma, etc. So immediately Arjun asks one question that what are these terms? And then also 6 terms he asks. And also he asked one important question, the 7th question, that how to remember you in my last breath, in my last thought, because the rule is that my last thought will determine my next birth. So Bhagavan answers that in the Akshara Brahma Yoga in the last chapter. And now Bhagavan comes back again to his topic, what he had left incomplete according to him, because some secrets are still to be given. And then the next chapter, what is going to come? Bhagavan is going to give highest secret, that how you can practice anywhere, everywhere, anytime, every time, how to meditate on God so that last thought will be of the God. So that is Vibhuti Yoga, very beautiful chapter. We will see the next chapter. But Bhagavan again comes back to his original topic, and today's topic is, Bhagavan says, royal secret. Something like that. If you tell one secret to somebody, that, and if you don't tell to anybody, that person will tell to another person and say, you don't tell anybody. I have heard, please, please. And then it spreads and again it comes back to you. So Bhagavan says, this secret is like that. You should tell people, because in spite of telling 100,000 times, people are not getting it. So with this background, we will see what is this chapter, Vidya Raja Guhya Yoga. The royal secret, the greatest knowledge, the yoga of royal secret. So Bhagavan starts on his own here and comes back to his topic, Jnana Vijnana Sahitam. So that was earlier topic, 7th chapter. This is the greatest royal secret, Bhagavan says. What? Hidden from most people. What is a secret actually? Suppose we ask, what is the definition of secret? Hidden from most people's vision, senses, understanding. No, I understood God. And then, but I still worry. But then how I have understood? Because I still worry. Where there is worry, there is no faith on God, less faith on God. Not easily found in the world. That is a secret. What is that secret knowledge? How is it superior to all other knowledge? Why are you calling this knowledge as the greatest? Raja Vidya. So there are many knowledge bodies, physics, chemistry, finance, share market, relationship knowledge, this knowledge, that knowledge, Apara Vidya, what we learn in Mundaka Upanishad. This knowledge will give security, relationship, power, fame, money, enjoyment. And then from others' point of view, people will call you as a successful person. But Bhagavan says that is inferior knowledge. It will not give you fulfillment in life. There will be a sense of lack. There will be a sense of loneliness. There will be a sense of incompleteness, whatever you have accomplished in this life. So this sense of lack, sense of incompleteness, sense of loneliness, this is the sign of a matured sadhak who feels, yeah, it is true. I know so many things, but still there is a sense of lack, sense of incompleteness. So what is that highest knowledge? You know about the known, the subjects, but what is a subject? So knowledge about objects is inferior, knowledge about the subject is the highest. But without knowing the knower, all knowledge is secondary. So what is the highest knowledge? Knowledge of the knower is the king of knowledge, Raja Vidya. What is the greatness of this knowledge? Why are you saying this knowledge? Because I must know who am I. And then suppose I don't know who am I and then say I know physics, I know chemistry, I know Bhagavad Gita, but I don't know who am I. Then it is going to be like the drunkard person forgets who is he and then starts talking. So people laugh when we forget oneself and start talking big things. So Raj Vidya Raj Guhyam Pavitram Idam Uttamam. So this is the highest. Why? Because this knowledge removes moha, delusion and confusion. Who am I? Who is God? What is the relationship between those? How to deal with the world? And once that moha goes, shoka goes, because his Bhagavad Gita is Ashoka Upanishad. Whenever I experience sorrow at my deeper level in the mind, that is a sign of ignorance. A person who has heard Bhagavad Gita knowledge will not experience sorrow at a deeper level. Somebody passes away, that sadness will be there, that understanding will be there, but at deeper level, there will not be sorrow. Why? Because it is the nature of the person to die and takes next birth. And that will remove bhaya, fear and agitations in the mind. All limitations will go of body, objects, time and space, and purifies instantly. Pavitram. So jnana, this knowledge will remove sins instantly in 1 minute. How? The moment I know that this is potassium cyanide, I will not touch it. The knowledge has removed all dangers of potassium cyanide. The moment I know that, this particular box contains gold, I will be immediately be fearless that I have a lot of money. Like one beggar was whole life begging, and towards his end, one person came, his father's friend. He told, just dig below where you are sitting in your jhopadi, and then he found a big box his father had kept. He would have lived his life so happily with that money. So in one instant, the knowledge removes all sins, all impurities. This knowledge will make us realize our true nature, here and now. Pratyaksha Vagamam. Pure existence, consciousness, infinite bliss. The moment I know this, the shoka goes, bhaya goes, krodha goes, moha goes, and it is experiential. Here and now we can experience it. Here and now our nature is here with us. God is here and now. Ahamatma Gudakesha. Next chapter is going to say. And we are looking here and there. Those who do not have faith in this, reverence in this knowledge, will not attain me, my bliss. But who are you? Now this next slide is the secret what Lord is telling. Because if those people who read Bhagavad Gita on their own and just listen to videos on their own without understanding, without discussing, without doing manan on this doubt remains with them. People will ask, so tell me what is there is free will or destiny. Tell me, whether my karma matters or God decides everything. All these questions come because I have not understood God's nature. Why I am going through all these things. The why question comes means there is a lack of understanding about Lord's nature. And Lord at the end of the chapter, next chapter, again expresses regret that still people do not understand me. Maya tatamidam sarvam. Bhagavan says that I pervade everything. So now this I have to pay attention. This is the secret. I am pervading all this world. Idam. How? By my unmanifest nature. Aham. Jagata avyakta murtinam. Even the objects, things, people, situations, plants, animals, I pervade everything. How? Like the butter pervades in the buttermilk. Butter is not seen in the buttermilk. Only when we do some process, the butter will be seen. So only when we do chitta shuddhi, chitta ekagrata, the butter we will get. That is the aham brahmasmi anubhuti. Then all beings exist in me, but I do not dwell in them. Actually, they don't even exist in me. How can you say contradictory sentences in one line? Like the movie and the screen. The movie is there on the screen, but screen remains unattached. After one movie, there is another movie, there is another advertisement. Whether you are showing some ugly scene or divine scene, or something is burning, or some ocean is coming with tsunami, or you are seeing ice cold water, or you are seeing 75-degree heat, the screen remains untouched. Screen is not even knowing there is a movie going on. So this I must understand, the distinction between Brahman, Ishvara and Avatar. I do everything. Just now you said you don't do anything, nothing exists in you. Now you say I do everything, but I don't do anything. Example, sun does everything. Because of sun, the earth is powered with life, but If you ask sun, do you do anything? Sun says, I don't do anything. I just illumine. And then the earth and the solar system gets all their food from that. I don't do anything. If I open my window, the sunlight will come inside. If I keep my window closed, the sunlight will say, okay, thank you very much. I will stay outside. You are not opening your mind's window for knowledge. Understood, Bhagavan? But how you created this world and how do you pervade it? So Bhagavan says, I didn't create only. But Bhagavan, you told you created and you pervade. How you're... So this chapter is royal secret because contradictory statements are coming. Truth is paradoxical. Bhagavan says, all beings are created by my Prakriti, Maya. They go back again in the Prakriti after the cycle is over. Aneka Janma Samprapta. Again and again these cycles are going on. This is very interesting. Sometimes I used to sit quietly after this session and just look around in this sun, moon, stars and this entire solar system, entire galaxies, entire yugas are going on and on. This is not the first time we are living on this planet. No, but I am very unique person, my problems are, this 100 times, 1,000 times this has happened. This is not the first time we are listening to Bhagavad Gita on Sunday morning. This has happened many times in many yugas. Bhagavan says again and again the Jagat is created and again it goes back in the Prakriti. Oh, so you don't create. No, my Prakriti creates. Maya creates with my power. I, Para Purusha, remain unattached, untouched, unbound to all this creation. Udasina vadasina, asaktam teshu karmaso. And this secret you should know. How to live in this world, but how to remain udasina. Udasina means not Marathi udasina. In Marathi, udasina means, sad. In Sanskrit, udasina means udasina. I remain untouched, above everything. In Himalayas, there is a Udasin Akhada. There are different akhadas there. One of the name is Udasina Akhada. Udasina means one who is risen above, remains untouched, complete involvement without any entanglement, completely involved in the world but untouched within. Fools do not know this secret of my two prakrutis and they keep worrying, keep discussing, everything is created by me and everything is run by me. So how to remain untouched? If you do not know this, you will get attached and there will be sorrow, fear, anger. But why most don't know? Because it is a secret. So this chapter is royal secret. And I want you to understand, so please listen carefully now, that fools consider themselves as the body. The moment I think I am this body, then there will be fear of death. There will be sense of lack at the mind. So two things I have to write down, those who are writing down. Two things bother us, sense of lack and this sense of loss. Sense of lack of what I do not have and sense of loss, what I have. Whatever I have, if I lose it, there is a great sadness. And this happens because I do not know my higher self. So these two I must note it down. Sense of lack, sense of loss. This is our problem. Avajananti mam mudha. These people are fools because they do not know this secret. Now today you know this and then be happy. Then waste their lives. Now this is a very important verse. Moghasha, mogha karmana, mogha jnana, vichetasaha. So whole life goes into this. What? Moghasha, false hope that tomorrow I will be happy. This relationship, this object, this situation is going to give me permanent happiness. But this person itself is not permanent. Then I do vain action, vain indulgences. So vain hopes, situation, objects, place, people, relations will give me permanent happiness. No, they will give temporary happiness. So enjoy that temporary happiness and let go. But then what I do the moment I get something, some happiness from something, I want it again, I want it again, I want it all the time, I want it more. It is not going to happen and then it creates disappointment. So it's a vain hope. So Vivek means I must be clear what is going to give me happiness, what is going to give me enjoyment, permanent and impermanent. Vain actions for gaining, becoming, having something, fame, power, pleasure, they are all important. But they are delusory. The moment one retires, nobody asks. Whatever fame, power you have, nobody inquires about you the moment you retire from that office or business. So many kings have come and gone. Just ask one question to us, that after 100 years, how this action will be important. How many people will remember me? I am so bothered about small things. After 100, 200 years, not even who will know us? What we did, what we spoke, what we thought. Those actions which do not give us chitta shuddhi, bhakti, virakti, joy are vain actions. So every action must create what? Chitta shuddhi, peace of mind. Chitta ekagrata, concentration. It must create detachment from whatever I've experienced. Now this is full. And then that mind will go towards the higher nature of the Lord. Vain knowledge, that which creates desires, arrogance, irrational beliefs, and delusions. So, when we talk to people, we must not give this knowledge. You know what happened? You know, this person died, and then that hotel is very interesting. I went there, that is very nice. So, I am creating desire in another person to experience, or I am creating disbelief. No, no, I don't want. I am creating fear. When people share their sad stories, the other person gets fear. Oh, suppose I get this, this person, contracted this cancer, this person got diabetes, he was not doing anything, and the other person gets fearful. So, what am I creating? Knowledge. I'm creating anger, I'm creating desire, I'm creating arrogance. And I must check whether whatever I'm saying it is coming from WhatsApp University or YouTube University or some Wikipedia University, or it is coming from Shastra with my Adhyayan, with my Manan Chintan, and 10 times I have gone through it. Knowledge is that which quietens the senses, turns our mind towards the highest. Knowledge is that which liberates us from anger, fear, sorrow. Knowledge is that which liberates from shoka moha bhaya. That is the real knowledge. This is Raja Vidya. Otherwise, all other knowledge will give us this, which is good, but it will also give us shoka moha bhaya. Sa vidya ya vimuktaye. Vain sense indulgences in this illusory world. Because so much of indulgence happen of the senses with WhatsApp screen. After mobile screen, then there is a laptop screen. After laptop screen, there is a TV screen. After TV screen, again mobile screen. Whole day mobile screen. The sense indulgence is so strong in this illusion. After and at the end of the day, I feel tired because the eyes will get tired, the brain will get tired. So again and again, I am contacting this illusory world. I must turn the senses towards that which is permanent. So, what do the wise who know your higher nature do? This is about the fools. What do the wise know? One's and God's nature as imperishable. So, wise worship me with single pointed devotion, dedication, glory, glorify me, because the monkey will, suppose given a gold bowl and the peanut bowl, will go towards the peanut bowl because doesn't know the real nature of the gold and diamonds. So the wise person knows the nature of God and constantly thinks about God. Wise love me alone, very important. Very important to note. People see Bhakti Yoga is very easy, Jnana Yoga is very difficult. This is what Bhagavan says, that do you love me alone, or do you love this family, then this relationship, then this fame, then this world, and then in between, then you are doing some 10-minute puja and say, I love you, God. No, I have read Bhagavad Gita, some Upanishad, but my love is for what? Because how to find out what I love? Where mind goes without any pressure, any tension, the mind goes sitting alone to what? That is what I love, because mind gravitates naturally towards what I love. Want no other thing. This word is very important in this chapter. Ananya Manasa. In my mind, there is only God. Because love is a very powerful tool where the minds hold on to, hooks on to, gets anchored The same hatred, same anger is a form of love only. Wise do all actions for me. So wise love me, wise do all actions from me, and wise dedicate everything to me, single pointedly devote to me. Okay, fools and wise you have covered, but what about all others? Because all others worship other things also. I worship God, I worship food, I worship fame, I worship power, I worship many things. Bhagavan says all actually are worshipping me only, indifferent from. How? Now here Bhagavan has given in detail because I am all. I am the Sakshi, I am the Drashta, I am the substratum, I am the creation, I am the sustenance, I am the dissolution of this world. People don't know this. Bhagavan has given 35 pointers here. So, what is the learning for us? Very important one. Everything is God. For God, everything is possible. Do not doubt prayers. And when we look at it, we must deal with even objects with pleasantness. We must deal with people also with pleasantness. From today, we must start seeing people and start seeing God within them. Not that we have to be nice to everybody. The transactional level, whatever is the relationship, goal, situation I have to do. But back of the mind, I know that the same awareness is only reflecting through this particular medium. That's all. Essence, it is important to introspect after understanding about. Then I must close my eyes and ask, what am I seeking? Very important question for sadhaks. What am I having is not important. What am I seeking is an important question for a sadhak. What am I having is not very important. What am I seeking in life? So whether I am seeking the lower nature, that is seen the scenery, the world, or I am seeking the higher nature of the Lord. Lord says, you enjoy my lower nature, but seek my higher nature. Enjoy, but don't get attached. But from deep within, don't seek it, because the moment you start seeking, there will be shoka moha bhaya. You get what you seek. And importantly, if you seek higher, this is an important verse. Now we have to pay attention because this is the logo of LIC. Now people say, yeah, God takes care of me. Why doesn't God take care of me? Because I am not seeking the higher nature. So Bhagavan says, Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyam. So I will take care of you. But when? That point is a secret. So today we will know God will take care of us only when we seek His higher nature. One person went to Guruji and said, Guruji, shall I take sannyas? I want to go there and meditate in that jungle. Guruji, go. No, but will I get food there? No, Guruji says, if you want food, then you go to restaurant. Once you take sannyas and want to go to forest for meditation, Bhagwan will give you food. Even you should not be worried about whether I will get food, whether I will get this. That is Bhagwan's. But I don't want to give up. I don't want to let go. So I take care of you in the journey and ensure you reach the highest. Bhagavan says that is my job. You do your job. You seek the higher. And for seeking higher, you have to let go the lower. So very importantly, from today, we must not say, no, I am doing so many things, but Bhagavan is not answering my prayer. Because Bhagavan says, okay, I will answer your prayer or I will not answer your prayer. That is the best thing. Because you are seeking the lower nature. If you seek my higher nature, then this is my job. I will ensure your journey. I will ensure you will reach the highest, attain me in this life itself. But whom? One whose goal and way is me, one who worships me alone, and one who is self-control and steadfast. There is in Vrindavan, there is Premananda Maharaj. At 13 years of age, he left his house and then only Bhagavad Prapti, 13-year-old boy. And his life is so very inspiring. And how he says, every second Bhagavan takes care of you. So many days without any food, only living on Kashi, and then he went to Brindavan. How it is a miracle. And he says he gave so many stories that every moment God takes care of you. He gets so many dangerous situations, and that 1 second, he says people think God will come after a long time. No, immediately, 1 second. So Ananya Bhakti, Ananyas Chintayantu Mam. Bhagavan specifies this. Ananya means na anya. One who thinks of no one else has given up everything for me, I will take care. Ananya Yoga, this is called as. One who has sense control, Hanumanji, for Ramji, anything. No thought up without Ramji in Hanumanji's mind. And so we saw that Hanumanji is the model or the role model of success. Not even one project he failed. Because in his mind only Ananya Bhakti was there about Sri Ramji. He was not existing only. And now in February 1st, we are going to do very big Hanuman Havan and Mela. Ananya Chintam, 5-point formula. Naman, prostrate, Smaran, remember, Kirtanam, sing, Yachanam, and then Arpanam, offer. So this is the secret. To ask from the Lord, remember Lord, prostrate to the Lord, and then surrender to the Lord and offer our life actions to the Lord. But what do you take care and how? I take care of Yoga Kshema. Life is insured with God, not with LIC only. Yoga means what? Acquisition of unacquired things. And Kshema means protection, maintenance of the acquired. So Lord says, in this, LIC will say, I take care of your future and in your family, money will be given. Here, Lord says, I will protect whatever you are. Suppose you have got this knowledge, I will protect it. Suppose you have got this peace of mind, I will protect it. And I will not allow other things to enter. So I will protect your jnana, vairagya, shanti. Such an important thing. I will ensure you are not getting tempted. Because a lot of things will come, but I will protect you. All your needs I will take care, not greeds. Very important point. And I will decide what you need and what should be maintained by you. You should not say, no, you should give me a house and then, I should not be bothered about food and this shelter. Bhagavan says, once you leave everything, it is mine. There are hundreds of saint stories, very, very which I have, removed from this because we are doing summary. But there are stories where people have just left everything. Ramana Maharshi dropped that everything in that pond and then went in Arunachala and sat there for 7 years. From where food used to come, in that lair, in that snakes were there, he used to meditate in the cave. No, because Lord will protect. Only one example we will take. Shaligram is found in Nepal, near Nepal, Shaligram stone. And it is very difficult to break. Very hard. But once you break it, you will find there is a, inside there is a spiral. In that there is an insect which goes and stays. From where that insect gets the food and water, God only knows. So God says, I protect. I protect that small insect in Shaligram. Don't you think I will protect you if you are seeking me? That is my job. Mother does not give her small child whatever child wants. The mother only gives to the child what is good for the child's health, education, overall well-being. So Bhagavan says, I am your mother. Why are you worried? Conclusion, give life to God, work duties for God, do work for God, and offer results also to God. Before sleeping, I can imagine some drops of water in the hand, imagination, and then today's day is offered to you. Without worry, work without complaint, sadhana to do. People say, no, you are only talking this. This is sadhana. Worship without worry. Worshipping also and then worrying also. And demanding also from Lord Bhagavan, do this, do this. Bhagavan says, I know better, why are you worried? And then work without complaint. 2 pointers to practice. Doubt. Arjun says, Bhagavan, I think this is difficult. There's a lot of sadhana needed. I don't have Ananya Manasa. Because I want days, I have a Grihastha, I have this family, I'm this job, this business, I want to do other things, and I worship other gods also. I think it is very difficult to impress you, please you. Bhagavan says, no, remove this myth. Path is difficult. If you just try sincerely, I get pleased very easily. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya parach. one leaf, one drop of water also is enough for me. You just try. It is very easy to worship me. Try with faith and devotion. Prayatat manaha. That is a very important to remember. I just practice. I am not considering whether you will give me or not give me this life or next life. That is why you are bothered. You just do your worship, your meditation, your sadhana, your job. Whoever offers me with pure, sincere devotion, I accept. So very importantly, people ask this question. People have asked me also. When we offer this Naivedya, actually one person really asked me this. Suppose you offer this Naivedya and really God eats, will you give? No, I will calculate and give. Suppose I make 21 modaks and I will see if God eats 7, 8, then I will make more. Because today I find that God doesn't eat. So I am putting 21 modaks and then taking back 21 modaks. So God says that I don't eat the gross things. I eat the essence, very importantly. So we should not doubt when we show the Naivedya. Because I just will take the essence and energy out of it. And I will give you the gross remaining thing. That is the prasad for you. Actually, I consume and eat devotion, love, purity, not the object. Very important point. So this question many people ask that, whether really God says God definitely eats. But what God eats is love, devotion, purity. So one leaf, one flower, one fruit, one drop of water, singular is enough, not even plural. And it is all easily available. If we see this patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, everywhere it is available. Money is not told, so many things are not told here. So patram means what? Letter. So we should write a letter to God. Rukmini from there wrote a letter to Lord Krishna that come and I love you, I've heard about you, and this is the first love letter written in our scriptures. Such a beautiful letter, and Lord led that and went there and then got her here, fought with her brother and then got her here. Lord accepted it. Practice, do likita japa. Karmendriyas are indicated. Every day I must write down Ram, 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 Ram. It is more powerful than saying also. Suppose I am doing 5 malas, then at least sometimes I must write down Ram, 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 Ram. There are people who do lot of likita japa because likita japa means my hand, my brain, my mind, everything gets concentrated. Pushpam, practice, offer fragrance of feeling. Jnanendriyas are indicated. Phalam, practice, offer results of actions. When we give fruit to a sannyasi, what we are offering? When we are giving flowers to a temple, today we must know what we are offering is a fragrance of our life. When we are offering fruit, why fruits and flowers are offered? That is what I'm all offering my kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsara. Through the flowers, fragrance of that, and I am also offering all the fruits of my action, success, happiness. Whatever I get, this is prasad. So we offer fruits and flowers in temples and to sannyasis. Toyam, practice, constantly think of Lord like water. How? Because when we go to temple, then people just rush for taking that tirtha. Why tirtha? Because water has that a memory. Water memory it is called. And the water retains the memory. So all those chanting what has happened, all those mantras for hours they have chanted Rudram, Chamakam, and when we take water in one drop, we get the entire essence of all the chanting because water retains the memory. And that's the reason we take that one leaf and then one put here. Why? Because there are certain leaves which are very good and they retain the memory of whatever has happened. So we put a flower or one leaf here in the ear. Why? Because that has retained the memory of 3 hours of puja, which I will just get in 1 minute. That's the reason people never go out of the temple without that tirtha. No, I want just they will queue up. That tirtha is important because water memory is there. Toyam. Also, if you do not want to offer above, then still there is a easier way. What is the easier way? Yat karoshi. This we must chant before work, before eating. Yat karoshi. Yadashnasi. Yat joshi dadasi yata. Yatya pasyasi kauntaya tat kurushva madarpanam. So what it means, before every action I must say this. Oh Kaunteva, this is easier for you. Okay, you are going for office. Whatever you do, all duties, actions in the world, family, job for you. So whatever I do, yat karoshi, offered for you. Whatever you eat, to maintain the body, look after yourself, this restaurant, that restaurant, pav bhaji, Bhagwan, this is offering to you. Whatever you offer in sacrifice, religious rituals you do, I offer to you. Whatever you give in charity, all transactions, Bhagwan, I want to go back because I want to close all files. Not only financial files, before people used to go for Kailash Manas Sarovar, they used to take all the LIC policies, then their house, and then banks, and then put nomination because you don't know. So everything closed. If I don't come back, everything is make a will, no problem, all files closed, and then go. So all files closed, offered to Bhagwan. Whatever you practice as austerity, spiritual sadhanas, that also I offer. If you see, when Swami Advayananji completes the yajna, he will say this knowledge also is offered to you, this talking, everything is offered to Gurudev, and then he will go to the next course as such. Do it as an offering to me. It will reach me if offered with devotion. Do not doubt that. What will I get if I offer everything to God? I shall be in you, you will be in me. Ye bhajanti tu mam. You will attain my infinite bliss, total fulfillment, and complete absence of shoka moha bhaya. What a great promise. But Arjun says, I am a sinner, I'm not eligible for this. I have a doubt whether I will be, getting all these things, whether you will take care of me because I am seeking many things. Bhagavan says, my dear Parth, this is a very powerful verse. This I must remember by heart every day. And chant, because the moment I feel fearful, I must chant this verse. What is that? Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. My devotee never perishes. Even though one has done many things like Ratnakar, the moment Ratnakar changed, Bhagwan didn't count how many murders he has made, how many people he has looted. Everything Bhagwan said, I take care. And my devotee will not perish. That is my promise. I will take care of it. What a promise. How shall I seek you? Bhajaswamam. You remember me. You talk about me. You glorify me. Stop your stories. What happened in your life? Your life is not very interesting. My life is glorified. Read Bhagavad and tell my stories. And Bhagavan says this is a 5-point secret success. The last verse of this chapter. Manmana, this verse comes many times in Bhagavad Gita. Manmana bhava mad bhakto. Madhyaji mam namaskuru. Mame vaishyasi. So now we are going to see 5-point formula of this. This will again come in 12th and 18th chapter. What is the success formula? Manmana bhava. Fix your mind on me, on what I want, what I do not want. I must be clear in life. What do I want? What am I deep within? Then the answer will come happiness. I'm actually not seeking any object, situation, person. I'm actually seeking happiness through that. The moment that situation, person, objects stops, cease to give me happiness, person, I drop that situation. Mad bhakto, be devoted to me alone, love. The mind aspect is mentioned here. Bhakti means not only bhakti about the God, bhakti of the scriptures, bhakti of the knowledge, bhakti of this world. Madhyaji, serve me, all actions for me. At the body level, it has been mentioned. So body, mind, intellect covered. Mam namaskuru, bow down to me, surrender your ego. Don't become arrogant because arrogance is the greatest enemy of self-knowledge. Self-knowledge will get destroyed with arrogance. So Bhagavan says, always be humble. Higher the knowledge, greater the humbleness. Mat parayana, make me as your supreme goal. Very important one. Our goal is not God, our means is God. Because I go to temple because I want something for me, my family, my job, my business. So God becomes the means. So I am using God for wanting something. If I do not want anything, God is not required. So Bhagavan says, no, no, don't make me as means, make me as goal only. And then means also is me. So value and respect. I may love pleasures, but may not value and respect it. So you enjoy all these things, but internally my goal must be Lord. And I want to now attain that infinite bliss what you're promising. And I want to get off this shoka, moha, bhaya, which constantly bothers me. Then you will reach me. The separation will dissolve like sleep. Because I'm seeking sleep. If I'm tired whole day, the moment I go to bed, suddenly in 1 minute, the sleep envelops us, and then there is no world, no me, no tension, no job, no family, nothing. And then there is so joyous peace I experience, and it happens instantly. But people say, no, no, this particular liberation, moksha realization, self realization, cognition is so very difficult. The separation will dissolve just like that because I am not now worried when will it happen. I am just following this process, the secret, and it will happen instantly. So, as I love sleep, want sleep, I want to sleep alone, we make pillow, bed, AC, mosquito net, and surrender to sleep, and then attain sleep, sleep samadhi, that oneness will happen. In the same way, Bhagavan says, this I give you everyday experience. Because the moment I sleep, I'm actually on the lap of God, closest. The Ananda Maya Kosha is closest to the Atma. And that's the reason it takes the bliss and peace from it. In the same way, Bhagavan says that when you are doing Ananya Bhakti, Ananya Chintan, no other thought comes. When I'm feeling sleepy, I don't want anything else. In the same way, suppose I do, then I will just merge, and then that Hridaya Granthi will be dissolved, the ego will be dissolved, and this oneness will be experienced with God. Aham Brahmasmi. So Aham Dehosmi will turn to Aham Brahmasmi. So very beautiful chapter where Bhagavan has given the secret. And one question what Arjun asked, that how to remember you all the time, because my last thought will determine my next birth. Bhagavan is going to give the next chapter, very, very powerful, famous chapter, Vibhuti Yoga, where Bhagavan says, ज्या ज्या ठिकाणी मन जाय माझे त्या त्या ठिकाणी निज रूपचे. Whatever you are seeing, that is me only. And Bhagavan has so much patience that he has given so many pointers that sometimes, we wonder, Bhagavan, you really consider ourselves, not so intelligent, because so many pointers Bhagavan has given in next chapter. That is Vibhuti Yoga. So once we know the Vibhuti Yoga, then we don't have to have this worry that how to remember God, because we will remember God through that Vibhuti Yoga. Thank you very much. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.